today we'll be making a quick and easy deco mesh wreath with items from the dollar store. What you will need, I have a wreath ring, a lot of deco mesh. I have 2 of each color, and I have pink, white, and blue. And then I also have ribbon, which I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to use the ribbon or not, but I want to have it on hand just in case. And also scissors. Alright, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is take a roll of our blue, white, and pink, and I'm going to layer them one on top of the other. The colors you use and the order you place them in is completely up to you. But I'm going to go with blue on the bottom, white in the center, and pink on top. Once I get them all layered, I'm going to place them through the first ring, and I'm going to tie it in a knot, just a simple knot. And this knot won't be visible once you complete the ring, so it doesn't have to be pretty. I'm just going to tie it and pull it nice and tight, a nice sturdy knot, just like that. Then I'm going to turn my ring over. Alright, and then you just have to be careful, especially when you're working with 3 rolls, because they can easily get tangled up in each other. And they stick to each other as well. So what I'm going to do is pull the mesh through the first space. The height of this loop just depends on how large you want your wreath and how much mesh you will want to use. But try to keep each of your loops pretty uniform. So there's my first loop, and I'm going to do this with the second space and also the outermost space. I am all done. This is what it's looking like. I try to keep them as uniform as possible, but they don't have to be perfect. Alright, so I'm just going to cut away the excess mesh at the end of my knot. Next thing I'm going to do is scrunch it all together. And then you have to be careful with the next step. You're going to twist the mesh 2 times. But since you are using 3 different colors, it will be slightly difficult. Just try to keep them all in order and separated so that they don't get all tangled up. I'm just going to continue doing the same thing until I run out of mesh, all the way around the ring. Alright, as you can see, I'm nearly out of mesh. So what I'm going to do is just twist it a couple of times, and then I'm going to cut away the excess mesh that's on the roll. I'm going to just tie it in a knot, and I'm tying it towards the inner ring, but you can tie it wherever you prefer. And you can cut away the excess mesh, and don't worry about the knot. It's going to be hidden away once you continue on with your wreath. And this is what it's looking like so far. It's so cute and precious. Alright, now you do have the option of adding 3 rows of mesh for each section, and there are 6 sections, but I chose to go with 2 because that makes a pretty decent sized wreath, but it's completely up to you. Just make sure you have enough deco mesh on hand. I'm just going to repeat the same steps that I did in the very beginning. And your ending point may be at a different location. It doesn't matter where you end, you're going to do the same steps. You're going to just tie it in a knot and then continue on where you left off. The same place you tied your ending knot, you're going to tie your starting knot. And then continue on making your loops all the way around the ring. So I'm all done. I'm making one final knot. Again, these knots can just be tucked away into the wreath and no one will ever know that they are there. Make sure the knot is nice and tight and then just tuck it away. And this is what it's looking like. So cute and precious. I love this color combination. Now, you can leave the mesh layered like I have it, where you can still kind of see all 3 colors, or you can separate the 3 colors. For this specific wreath, I think I want to separate the three colors just so you can see them more and they're a little more defined. But either way is fine. So to separate, I just take a loop and I pull the mesh apart. Repeat it again with the second and third piece. Again, you don't have to pull it completely apart. You can leave it together. It's completely up to you. This is your chance to have fun with it and make it your own. But I'm going to go ahead and separate my mesh all the way around my ring. Alright, so I've separated about half of the wreath and I want to show you the differences so you can kind of decide which style you prefer. Again, I like both styles, I just switch it up, so it's completely up to you. You can keep the mesh layered or you can separate it. Just decide on whichever you prefer and add any extra embellishments that you'd like. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get all of my mesh separated. And this is the final product. So cute and precious. You can definitely add any additional embellishments that you like. Have fun with it and make it your own. But I think it looks so cute and precious just like this. You can even add an adorable bow or some ribbon. Just be creative.